Yo, yo, yo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How's everybody doing? Indices, man. I was looking at this 4-hour gap. I wanted to see a 4-hour fair value gap get formed here in 30 minutes. We have open right now. So we're pulling back at open. Small gap right now. We might prevent it. This 1 hour BISI down here I'm watching. How's everybody doing? I'm looking for potential longs on indices at the end of the week. If we just continue lower though, obviously I'm not going to be taking anything long. The draw potentially is to here to end the week towards that daily gap, but obviously if the order flow doesn't confirm the idea of heading higher, then I won't be touching longs. So yo, yo, yo. Stunner, what's good? What's good? Corona. HMH, Nonzo Collins, what's up? What's up? Joel, how you doing, bro? I'm chilling, man. Can't complain. I'm blessed to just wake up and do this. Mainly been focusing on indices and going for payout on my fundeds. So that's where a lot of my focus has been. Let's see how we do here. I need 1 2R win to pass all my evals. So I have 1 eval left. With my funded futures, I passed 2 out of the 3. I have 1 left. And if I pass that, then I have no evals left to do, and I can just focus on trading the fundeds. That's the goal. Just really lock in on the fundeds, trading those. But I gotta get this last account passed. It's like $500 away. So I'm gonna hit a 2R for $250 risk. That's the goal. Hello, hello, hello. Ahil, what's up? What's up? What's up? Anderson, how you doing? How you doing? How do you manage news trading with prop firm? With swing? I mainly trade prop firms that don't have news restrictions, because those news restrictions are pretty annoying. To be honest, those news restrictions get really annoying. So just off the bat, we can look, what's showing more strength right now, just comparing these two. Right? Look at the candles. So ES is showing more strength in terms of the short term. Candles. You want to see NASDAQ get in line if we're going to head higher. If not, we might continue to decay. So we do have this 1 hour BISI here. I wanted to see indices create a 4-hour fair value gap here so we could long in the direction of this gap on the daily, so towards internal. But if the order flow doesn't confirm the idea of wanting to head higher here, then obviously I'm not touching this. So we need to see a unicorn in the direction of that draw for me to even consider longs here. NQ does not seem like it wants to do that at the moment. So unless NQ gets in line, this will probably just decay lower. And in that case, I'll be waiting for PD race to short and continuation lower, because it's not, showing any signs of want to head higher towards that daily gap. So if that's the case, this becomes a daily breakaway gap and will likely head lower towards the sell side on the weekly. That's just a run through of what I'm seeing. Says I need to change the video resolution. What does that mean? You need to change the video resolution. The current resolution is 250. Alright, so how do I change the... Alright, wait, I gotta change the resolution, guys. Hold on. How you doing, Hope? What's up? What's up? What's up? Says I need to change the resolution. I don't know if I can do that without ending stream. Is the stream malfunctioning for you guys? Does it look fine? Because it's giving me an error saying I need to change the resolution. I think I'm in 1440 right now and I need to be in 1080. Let me know if there's any issues or if it looks fine. I don't know why it's giving me errors. I don't know, we're probably fine though. No 4-hour busy here. ES wants to go, man. ES wants to go. You gotta see NQ get in line. Maybe a 15-minute unicorn right here. It's overlapping breaker and fair value gap. Could be nice, could be nice. Let's see, man. Resolution is fine. Stream is fine. Alright, I don't know why it's giving me that error, but as long as you guys aren't having issues, then I don't see an issue with it. Yo. Alright, let me catch up with the chat. Tim, what's up? What's up? What's up? How do you copy trades from eval to eval? So with futures, you want to use a trade copier with a Ninja Trader. Good morning, greetings from Chile. Chile. What's up, Roberto? UJ seems to be respecting a daily Sibby on the 1 hour. Anderson, I'm great, man. Hope. What's up? ES has a 4-hour for value gap forming at the moment. It looks like I don't think it formed. I think it a very small one, yeah. NQ needs to get in line here if it's gonna head higher. It's pretty much what it comes down to, or else like we'll be lethargic. Zeus. What's up, brother? RJS, what's up, bro? Got to sell down to the 1 hour gap on NQ. Nice. Finally passed my expert after 2 months. That's tough. You went into drawdown or something and you just probably had to claw out. Is that what happened? 2 months is tough. Are you doing my funded futures? I'm assuming if it's a 150K expert, I'm assuming that's a my funded futures. I'm watching this long, but I need to see. These legs are just sloppy. Like, to me, this doesn't feel like a clear unicorn. I've literally been demanding unicorns, and that's it. But on the 5 minute, these legs, I don't know, this just feels weird. I don't know what I would take as the breaker here. It's the last up close candle prior to the move that took liquidity. These legs feel clear to me. Like, this is a clear 15-minute breaker. But on the 5 minute, I don't know how I would refine that. This looks like these legs just look confusing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I might just wait for the 15-minute. This would be a big ask. Actually, no, it's like 6 points, 7 points. Yeah, I might just wait for the 15-minute real talk. Because right now, NQ is just not confirming this. So I'm not touching this, actually. NQ is not confirming the idea of heading higher right now. So when we're getting long and when we're trying to take one of these, correlated assets, we need to see the two in tandem. Ideally these should be moving together. Right now there's a discrepancy between the two. And so what that's telling me is that this doesn't want to, yes, is likely stronger, but doesn't want to head higher and is going to catch up with NQ. It's probably just lagging behind NQ right now. So there's nothing for me to do here at the moment. If NQ, caught up with ES, started to be strong and then created this, then yeah, maybe. But right now, just nothing for me to do. We stop hunting these highs on the 1 hour and we traded into this 1 hour BISI. So right now we're just consolidating. We're just kind of trapped order flow. Once we create new fair value gaps lower, I could potentially be willing to short those. But it's just sus on a Friday when we're usually retracing back into the weekly range. It's a bit sus. Let me catch up with the chat. Yeah, my funded futures, I just took my time, didn't force anything. Bro, on evals, I go aggressive risk. I give myself like 4 losses at maximum. I just don't feel like wasting time. I'm not even saying that disrespectfully, but I do not have 2 months to waste on a 50 or on 150k expert, bro. I can't do that. Just simply cannot do that. I respect it. That takes patience, but on evals, I'm going aggressive. I'm focused on being conservative. I'll take my time and wait 2 months on a funded to get payout, but I'm being conservative on the funded. So I can't do it on the evals. I just increase my risk. So I usually give myself 4 losses on evals. That's why I've been passing all these evals really quickly, because you catch a couple wins, you go on a nice little win streak, you're passing a lot of evaluations. Now once I have all the evals done, so I don't know if you were in the stream yet, but what I was saying was I have 1 eval left on my funded futures. Once I get that passed, I will trade everything on funded, but I'm gonna dial back the risk and I'll go conservative. So aggressive on eval, conservative on funded. All right, what are ES and NQ saying right now, bro? There's just nothing here that looks good to me. Million blog, hello. This week I didn't follow my plan and lost 2.5%. I don't even care about the 2.5%. The issue is that you didn't follow your plan. That's really the issue. The 2.5% is, that's gonna happen. You're gonna lose twice in a row if you're risking 1%. You're looking at NQ as an overall strength indicator, even though watching ES for entry. I look at both and I need them to confirm. They should be able to move together in tandem. The strongest moves, ES and NQ are both going to be pushing. The weakest moves, ES and NQ are both going to be selling off. So I want to see NQ support the idea of heading higher here. Otherwise, I'm really not interested. The analysis for me was, we've had a large expansion week. Usually at the end of the week, based on, open, high, low, close, we want to retrace back into the range to end the week. And we have this daily gap up here that can act as a draw. The 1 hour and 4 hour, if my chart loads. Yo, my internet just died, bro. Yeah, my internet just died. Oh, God. It says I have 700 kilobytes. This stream's about to die, bro. Can y'all still hear me? Golly. Yo. I don't know what just happened, but I think we're good. I think the stream's still going. my internet. I completely forgot my train of thought there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I completely forgot what my train of thought was. Um, yeah, we need to see NQ get in line here, or else I'm good. Oh, I was saying, weekly open, high, low, close, right? We want to see retracement back into this range, and this daily gap can potentially act as a draw for that. But we need to see the 1 hour and 4 hour confirm that. So we want to see price head higher from these 1 hour discount arrays. I wanted to see a 4 hour gap get created here on ES and Q, and then long that 4 hour gap towards that daily gap. But obviously that's not what's occurring, at least on NQ. But I'll take this long on the 15-minute potentially if NQ shifts bullish. If it doesn't, I'm good. But I'm watching this 15-minute breaker, so 15-minute unicorn that will form. I'm only taking unicorns now as entries. They're just too good. They're way too good. I'm sorry. Like, I've been trading them for like the last 3 weeks now, and they're just way too good. Paired with narrative, paired with a good understanding of the draw and narrative, they're just, I can't, bro. I can't say it enough. They're too good. So yeah, if this forms, that's something I'd be interested in potentially, but I need to see NQ confirm the idea of actually wanting to move higher. Right now it's not. So to me, this looks like, again, like I said before, these want to go lower. NQ is clearly not ready to move any higher. So no long idea, most likely. ES is just stronger, so it's having trouble decaying, essentially. But yeah, I don't think anything is going to happen here for us to go long. NQES kind of dead right now, but long on gold. I was looking at gold. Let me see. I'll probably wait for this this gap to short. But we have this weekly gap right here too, so it's kind of 50-50 to me. Bro, I was trying to short gold and silver right here, and it just breakaway gapped. I didn't get tagged in. I literally had my order right here. This was the trade. I called it out in the Discord. We died. But didn't get tagged in, unfortunately. Right at this candle close. That's where I set my order. I wanted to tag, but this breakaway gapped, unfortunately. Haven't been trading the breakaway gaps. Just don't see a reason to. Bro, my trading recently, it's like every single thing that I do needs to have a justification. It needs to have a reason. Like, there needs to be a strong reason why I'm doing something, not just because, I want to trade more, right? So I could trade breakaway gaps. I could get involved more on breakaway gaps, but there just isn't a justification for me to do that other than wanting to trade more. If I'm extremely, if I'm doing really well, my equity curve has been amazing lately with just unicorns. It's like, why would I even introduce anything else to my trading? Less is truly more. I'm taking high probability setups. My equity curve is looking really good. So there's literally no reason to introduce something like that just because I want to trade more. Everything that I do needs to be supported by data. It needs to be justified. Not just like something that I want. Like, oh, I want to trade more. So I have to be okay with those breakaway gaps. Yeah, this is going to go. They're going to continue lower. NQ has no intention to move higher. Which means on the daily, this gap shouldn't act as a draw, most likely. You may just decay lower. But today, I don't know. Friday is sus. If anything, what I'd be doing right now is waiting for a new 1 hour PD array or 4 hour PD array. But if you're shorting, NQ is definitely the preference here for shorts. Very clear and obvious, right, to see that NQ is very much weaker. ZS is a whole nother beast. Yeah, ZS is a goat. ZS is legit. Is the ES 15-minute breaker block still valid since price has gone lower, as if there's the OP? It's the ES 15-minute break. There isn't even I don't even think there's a breaker yet. I wouldn't have considered this breaker right here valid until we get a body close above this. So this gray box that I marked is the breaker. It's the last up close candle prior to the move that took liquidity. So we have the swing low here, right? We sweep the liquidity. So I honestly don't know what price wants to do right now because NQ is so weak. This might go lower. But for example's sake, like I'm just trying to explain breakers. If this displaced through the breaker, you know, had a strong body close above this breaker block, that's when I would say, all right, the breaker's valid. So this was never a valid breaker. It didn't form. Please explain CISD, STMSS. Bro, I made a full video on exactly that, Santosh. You gotta go watch that video. I can't really explain all that right now. Just watch the full video. I go completely in depth on CISD, STMSS. But unicorn is just an entry model. It's just a fair value gap that forms inside of a breaker block, but it's the strongest entry. Oh, I gotta catch up. Damn, I gotta catch up with the chat. You're going live every day. I haven't been going live every day. I plan on doing almost daily live streams in the premium Discord that I'm doing. I'm creating a premium community. I have to start valuing my time. I've talked about this in a few of the live streams. I'm really excited to do that and you know, have a community of people that I'm teaching and live trading in front of every single day. I posted on Twitter the other day, you know, the strongest testament to a trader's, you know, legitimacy is live trading and forecasts. And so I want to be live trading in front of the community pretty much every day. Obviously there's going to be days when I can't if I'm sick or if something happens, but every day that I'm trading, I want to be live streaming in the premium community. But on YouTube, probably once or twice a week, I'll be doing live streams like this, live trading, and then I'll have the weekly forecast on Sundays. You know, the weekly forecast will always be a thing on Sundays on YouTube. Elijah, what's up, bro? Check out crude oil. I was watching crude oil. Is it selling off or did it move higher from the breaker? I was watching this, but it's sus. Yeah, it's not moving higher off the breaker. This is just a sus long to me. This is just chop, bro. Really sloppy. I'm probably not going to touch anything right now. I mean, just look at the price action. There's no intention to do anything right now. They're just seeking destroy right now. UJ short, GJ short, EJ short. Yeah, I was watching that too. I think Zag was as well, but it just melted without a retrace. Exactly. Can it be that NQ wants to move to the 1 hour for value gap and discount before moving higher? I think we already did that. I don't know what you mean. If we wanted to head higher, we should have done so from this first gap or this overlapping gap. I think it's going lower, but it's just chop right now. NQ's weak as F though. NQ's very clearly weaker. So when you're, you know, trading ES and NQ and you're looking for shorts, you want to ask yourself which one is weaker right now. You know, it's very, very obvious which one is weaker right now. So that's the one that you want to be shorting. Can you look AUD CAD? I'm looking for longs for value gap on ES. Do you use SMT only entries or only the pattern? I don't use SMT. I use unicorn entries. Friday's tough. Yeah, bro. Fridays are usually not that good. There's another 1 hour for value gap below. Where? This one? I wouldn't be looking at this. It's just sloppy, bro. Look at the 4 hour. We're just consolidating. I'm not a big fan of this gap either. It's just not the cleanest. Yes, is very much stronger than NQ though. It doesn't want to decay. We're just consolidating. So there's really nothing to do right now. This is usually when I would walk away. I'd go make coffee. I'd go have breakfast, whatever. I haven't eaten yet, but that's what I would be doing right now. There's just nothing to have here. Gold for shorts. What's up, Suarez? My back is sore. I hit back yesterday in the gym. My back is sore. Gold shorts. I'd look for gold. The weekly is sus. We have bullish monthly order flow. The weekly swept this buy side, pulled back to this gap. So it's like kind of 50-50 for me. The 4-hour shifts here. I don't know. I'll be waiting on this. Creating this daily gap as well. So I'd probably wait to see the 4-hour start to disrespect that daily gap. Silver is very clearly weaker. Probably the sell side right here. This daily CB retest was nice. I actually want to see if that offered anything, because if it did, I just missed it. Oh, that was literally what I was calling out. I'm stupid. that was the unicorn that just was a breakaway gap. Okay, yeah, we were all over this. We just didn't get tagged in. Yeah. This is gross, bro. This is actually disgusting price action right now. I don't want anything to do with this. I need to clean up my charts for real, for real. Hold on. I'm getting rid of all my drawings. I don't care. They're gone. Get that stuff out of here. Monthly on ESNQ prevented to make that fair value gap. The weekly is shifting state of delivery. So right here, when we get this body close below, which we will, there'll be a change state of delivery. NQ as well. This is the unicorn forming on the weekly. Right, weekly breaker block overlapping with the fair value gap. So the weeklies are changing state of delivery here. NQ already has. When we get that change in state of delivery, this acts as fair value. We head lower off that. But again, all you need to do is read the fair value gaps. You don't even need to think about all this. I'm just kind of talking about it to make it clear to you guys, you know, what you can be looking for, but the gaps tell you everything you need to know. I mean, ES looks like it wants to draw to the gap like we think, but the fact that NQ is so weak is just not good. I don't feel good about longing right now, and it's Friday, and just doesn't feel like a high probability trade all around. Random question, but what are the colors for your long short position? It's like pastel. It's that one at 25%, and then this one at 25%. Right, ES is trying to go So when we get this body close above, that's a breaker to me. Bro, I be seeing people on Twitter, like, it's so funny to me. I'm not even trying to like get disrespectful, but I've seen people on Twitter talking about like internal to external on the daily, and they just be like, bro, this is their RR tools. Their RR tools are like this. They be trying to hit 15R. I'm like, bro, what are you like, bro? Like internal to external delivered 15R. They be acting like they took it. I'm like, bro, we know you didn't take this. Like, we know you didn't execute for 11R, bro. If you did, you caught a banger. Good job, but what's your win rate? Because you gotta be taking a lot of losses trading like that. Not knocking higher R. You can do it. You can trail your stop based on fair value. You can catch high R like that, but people's expectations of R are just so unrealistic. Like anything beyond 2 or 3R for me is just overkill. And the reason for that is because with higher R, you know, your win rate usually will drop. And I prefer to win more and just have it's all about the correlation. So whatever your there's levels to it too. It's like psychologically, what can you deal with the best, right? So for me, 2R and a higher win rate psychologically is more favorable for me. And the correlation is positive. So it's like, why would I need anything else, right? People always say like, oh, you can target more. Like there's something to be said about that. Yes, you can catch more R. I probably could be targeting more R towards external, but psychologically, will I be able to handle more losses? Will I be able to handle, you know, what that will bring? That's the question. So there's so many factors. But I just think it's funny when people like talk about target like hitting 28R on a trade. I'm like, bro, did you really hit 28R on that trade, or did you just watch it go from internal to external and then throw a risk reward tool down? I like to use the analogy of layups and free throws versus half-court shots. Right, it's like you can throw up a bunch of half-court shots and you'll probably make one eventually, but you might lose 10 trades in a row before that. And it's like, can you mentally deal with that? Can you manage that risk even? The stream, man. The stream's struggling right now. I think it's because I'm on 1440p. I gotta be on 1080. But I think we're good now. But yeah, I 100% agree with that analogy, Zias. NQ doesn't want to go higher, bro. These ES longs feel sus. These feel very sus. I'm not taking these right now. Feels very sus to me with the state of NQ. ES is just stronger. You know, if NQ could get in line, then maybe they would move higher right now towards the daily gap. But as of right now, sus. Stream matching the price action. Bro, chill. I gotta fix it next time. Next time it'll be 1080. I'll make sure it doesn't go down or anything. But man, that's true. That's tough. I'm building out a full website for the private mentorship stuff. It's gonna have a full curriculum and course. So bro, there's gonna be so much sauce. I'm not even trying to like gas it up to you guys. Truly, I'm going to put so much value in that course. Like, it's going to be insane. I'm really excited. That course is going to be one of the most valuable things you can watch. I'm going to literally put everything that I do, everything that I know within that course. But I just got to build out the full website right now. Really excited to drop that though. Like when people have questions, when people are struggling, I'm literally just going to refer them to the course. Study the course and come back to me with questions. Because it's going to have literally everything from top down. What if there's no gap on NQ, but there is one on ES? Would you still consider taking the trade? Yeah, I'd still take the trade. If I'm longing, right, and one of them forms a gap and one of them doesn't, then one of them showing more strength than the other. But as long as they're both confirming the idea of wanting to move higher, as long as, price action is, it's a bit of intuition. It's kind of hard for me to explain. But I want to see order flow shift. I want to see price actually want to show intention to move higher. If one forms a gap and one doesn't, that's kind of just indicating to me that, all right, this one is showing more intention right now than the other. But this is just chop. I mean, it's really not much to do here. If you guys want me to look at forex or something, I can. This is like, if I see this, I just walk away. I wouldn't even be at the charts right now if I wasn't streaming. EU sloppy, bro. It's because of dollar. Dollar's just gross right now, right? Dollar's an extended consolidation. You don't want to mess with anything that's heavily reliant on dollar. So if you look at the price action on most of the things right now, NU's actually been moving, but sloppy. I'm not really interested in. Yeah, dollar looks gross. Crosses are probably moving a little bit, but you look at yen futures. This monthly gap up here. Weekly. Trading this fair value gap. Just burped. Internet is struggling, boys. I think we're cooked. Man, I'm trying to do the analysis. I can't even look at the chart. So weekly swept this buy side. We have the daily gap here that I'll be looking to act as a draw, and it did. Yeah, I mentioned this to my friend last night. Actually, we were looking at it. The 4 hour, 1 hour had shifted steady delivery and headed lower, so I was looking at the daily as a draw. Bro, can my Ninja Trader shut up? Oh my gosh. She's yelling at me. Do you guys hear that? She's screaming at me. Connection loss. So what I'm seeing on yen futures is you have this monthly gap up here that I've said from the jump that feels like big ass, but I mean it's been really strong. So we swept this weekly buy side. We had the daily gap acting as a draw. Now from this daily gap, you want to gauge on the 1 hour. Does the 1 hour shift bullish here and want to continue higher? Right? Do we confirm the idea of heading higher? It looks like we are. The chart, you are anticipating a draw into a daily gap. What if the daily gap is only present on ES and no gap on NQ? Would you still consider taking the trade into the gap on ES? Yeah, for sure. Definitely. My brother, quick thoughts on crude oil. I was waiting for a 15-minute ST to go long inside the 4 hour for value gap. The way that we've retraced into crude oil is not favorable. I was looking at this for potential longs. I really don't like this retracement. I don't think it's the highest probability longs here. Had we wicked into it and then created that 15-minute, then yes. But right now, I don't think this is that's the most favorable long. This is a really strong retracement into this into this breaker, and I just don't think that this wants to head higher at this point. We're creating new 4-hour fair value gaps lower. So the 4-hour is showing intention to want to, head lower. It's not showing any signs to actually want to move higher yet. 15 minutes still bearish, hasn't shifted. And so that strong of a retracement is definitely suspect to me. So I don't know about a 15-minute entry here. I think it's pretty low probability. Mainly this just retracement and the gaps that we're creating on the 4 hours is what makes me feel that way. If we were going to head higher, we would have wanted to see it do so from this breaker block right here. So when we create this breaker, you have a breaker with an overlapping fair value gap. You want to see it head higher from here. Not the way that it's trading through, creating 4-hour fair value gaps through it. Very sus. Very, very sus to me. We'll have to see though. Gold is flying. This is a disgusting price action. You shouldn't even waste your, life watching this price action on indices, man. I hope you guys are not watching this right now. If you guys want to ask any questions, I'll gladly answer. But today's looking like a dud. Definitely looking like a dud. In terms of indices. Chart colors. I posted it in the main chat of my Discord. If you want to get it from there. Or I'll throw it right here. So my chart colors are that. And that. And that's it. And just like this. Today looks like a dud. I probably am just not going to waste my time looking at this, staring at this price action. We'll see if, something changes, but most likely a dud. I would need to see, clear intention out of this consolidation, because right now this 1 hour chop is just gross. There's nothing to do in this. Until we show clear intention to actually want to move out of it, I'm not too interested. Euro USD analysis. Importance of 8:30, 9:30, and 10:30. I don't look at all like the separate times. It's more so just about the session, the kill zone, where the volatility comes in. So from 8 to 12 on New York, that is when we get volatility. 9:30 is equities open. So on indices at 9:30, you're going to see an injection of volatility. It's, the equities opening. And so that injects volatility into the indexes. Your USD analysis. EU. Oh my, the monthly looks disgusting. That's the first thing I'm noticing. The monthly looks gross. Weekly. There's this gap here. Just really sloppy right now. If I'm trading EU, I want to see new clear gaps higher. Right now, it's just sloppy, wiki, consolidating type price action. This makes sense with what dollar's doing. And so for that reason, I would just be staying away from EU right now. But potentially bullish here from internal to external on the weekly. Looks more bearish for sure to me. I would favor longs and just wait for new fair value gaps higher, new clear intention higher. After the big dump on indices, I guess a few days of consolidation is probable. Yeah, exactly. Yo, my stream is not doing it today, so I'm probably just gonna call it. I gotta next stream I'll fix it. I accidentally streamed in 1440 today, and so yeah, the quality is probably terrible for you guys, so I apologize for that. The next stream will not be like that, but price action sucks today. Today's a dud. Stream quality is struggling as well, so I'm probably just gonna call it early, because I don't want to put you guys through terrible price action and terrible stream quality. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from on that, but I will be going live on Sunday, doing a weekly forecast for sure. And yeah, man, hop in the Discord, hop in the free Discord if you guys have any questions. Make sure you guys hop in there. I'll be answering all questions. I always answer questions within the Discord, so probably just gonna use today to get some work done, because the price action looks doo-doo. Showing love to you and Pickle for the games, for the game you beat unlocked of learning this. Pay for all kinds of courses, but the way you dumb it down makes it easier to understand and learn. That's fire, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, bro. I'm happy to help. Happy to help. Ben, join the Discord if you're not already in it. If you are in it, mention me in main chat. I'll answer all your questions. Just ask me that question in main chat. I'll get you settled. Not quality was good, just the smoothness. Good looks. Thank you, bro. All right, guys. Appreciate you. I will see you in the Discord. Message me in main chat. Ask any questions, whatever. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Weekly forecast on Sunday. The stream quality will be much better, so don't worry about that. But I hope you guys had a good week. Appreciate you always. And yeah.